and welcome to NMR episode 7. I am the host today. I'm here with Ben. Say hello, Ben.
Hello, Ben.
And today we have a good episode for you. We have our fun topic, recent plays, some news, and the main topic being AI in video games. How much is too much? And I'm going to finish off with a mini game. How are you doing today, Ben?
I'm just trying to think of what this mini game's gonna be, and I am good. I am good. The prompt is serving me well today, so I think this is gonna go well.
I heard you were snorting mold spores.
Oh my god.
You
Ye-
want to touch up on that a little bit? Your recent potential medical issue you might be having.
yeah, so this might be a solo podcast moving forward. So so Rachel and I got a new fridge longer ago than I would like to admit. But our old fridge, we just kind of put off in the corner. It's still a hunker of a fridge. It's and I say a hunker of a fridge. It's just our kitchen's so small
Yeah,
because
they're not light.
it's yeah, and they're well, it's counter depth, so it's not I guess as
Oh
big as
yeah.
it could be, but it's still pretty large. It's an older one too, and we just kind of had it off in the corner because we got this the place we bought the new one off of, they gave us a form where we could do this recycling program that would pay us $50 for our old fridge if it works, and it
Yeah.
works. And that's what we decided to do. But we were dragging our feet with it, and we're going to be going on vacation soon. And Rachel really just wanted this fridge out of there. It got in our way with the whole cricket debacle that happened I talked about last time, and we had to move the fridge to get. Long story short, she's like, I want this fridge gone. And I want it gone before vacation. So all of a sudden I just have a couple days to get rid of this. I'm like, oh. So I call this place. I set up an appointment for like 2 days, and Rachel had mentioned because we let it sit so long, there might be or there not might be, she did see there was some mold in the fridge. And I'm like,
Mhm.
I thought about it. I'm like, oh god, it's gonna be bad because we both just didn't even think about it. I
Yeah. Pissed off in a corner.
yes, exactly. I don't know how we missed it. It's just so big, but I I've been trying to get a lot of stuff done before vacation, and I am like, okay, well, I have 2 days to do this, and spoiler alert for us right now, DK Bonanza comes out tomorrow for us. It will be out by the time this podcast releases,
Yeah.
and I was telling Ryan, I'm like, I just didn't. I could have did it tomorrow, but I I won't play DK Bonanza.
Can't mess with a Banergy,
I
you
was
know.
I was about to say the same thing. Yeah, I really want to play that tomorrow. I don't feel like cleaning out a moldy fridge, so I just bit the bullet today. Rachel was off getting her nails done, and I'm at home just getting like biohazard here at the house. Just
Yeah.
I have the door. I had to open all the windows. I opened the door of the fridge, and I just got smacked in the face with just that mold must smell. That
Mold
just
babies.
oh gosh, I had to shut it right away. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be bad. And it wasn't even the freezer side because the freezer side's gonna be worse. I
Yeah.
opened up the fridge side, and yeah, it was bad. So I knew I was just dragging my feet to get to the freezer side. It was it was an experience, and I was telling Ryan that it's been nice getting to know you and everything because I didn't have a face mask. I had gloves, so I guess I'd half of it, but I'm just like just breathing in those spores, and yeah, might not be great. So
What'd you clean it
stand
with?
we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not gonna get into this like getting judged online for what I use to clean it. The
You
the
just like
recycle
spit. You just
the
spit on it with a
the
sponge.
recycling company is gonna be watching this and be like, well, just wet a rag and just they don't see no mold. There is no mold. No, I use disinfectant. Okay, I didn't use like I guess there was bleach in what I use, so yeah, got some bleach in there. Got some bleach in there.
See, we
I didn't
got
do
it
the whole.
out. Rest assured.
I didn't do the whole like what is it the vinegar or whatever that
Oh
is
yeah.
also recommended because I mean it's not like I'm selling this fridge third party and it's It's that whole what do you call it? The whole I, I don't even know what you'd call it whenever you assume that something's gonna happen, and then because everyone assumes that the other person did something, it doesn't happen. It's like the whole thing where if someone sees a crime happening or something, and but there's it's kind of in public. It's like, oh well, surely someone else called 911.
Yeah, well, that's
Like,
the bystander effect, isn't it?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like that, where the recycling company thinks, oh, well, they definitely cleaned it before giving it to us. And then I'm over here thinking, well, they're definitely going to clean it before they do anything with it. And then it just doesn't get clean.
Granted, they probably do. They probably make sure like you do an initial one, and then they probably also give it a once over.
That's what I'm hoping. That's what
That's what.
I'm assuming. Yeah. And I just hope places like Goodwill don't assume that, because we know that wouldn't go well with clothes being actually cleaned before being donated.
That,
You're like, you're going into a whole different can of worms
yeah,
here.
I don't even
So
know what to think about that one. Like, could you imagine? Like, I would assume you'd wash like
yeah,
like there's underwear. They sell men's underwear at like Goodwill.
do
Can you
you
imagine just like
can you imagine how many people just like got like dookie stains and just like donated them and not care? Like, well, these aren't good anymore. I'll give them to someone in need.
yeah, they're still good. There ain't holes in them. Little Dookie ain't hurt no one. And then just next thing you know, they're in Goodwill shelf.
How did we get to this
I
conversation?
don't know.
Moldy fridges and dookie stained underwear. So, welcome to NMR episode 7.
Well, thanks, Ben. I already introduced us. That's good.
Who's writing this prompt for us right now?
The AI later on in this episode.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, stick around.
So, but yeah, that's that was the moldy fridge story.
That could have served as the fun topic, but we have another fun topic instead.
uh,
Ben actually came out to visit.
I did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which was great. I finally got my hands on the Switch too. I have some complaints about it, but overall good.
Oh, I don't think I heard about your complaints yet.
No, I don't think you did. I would say like 75% satisfaction rate.
Oh, wow. Jeez. No, I also have, I mean, I have a few, I wouldn't say 75. I'd probably say like 85, which I'm obviously a Nintendo guy, so that's, no, you know what? I'd say 80. I'd say 80.
Alright, maybe we'll bring this back up later on.
Yeah. But yeah, because I usually would have Ryan's Switch sitting next to me here, but this is just my empty box, sadly. It was kind of nice having there's just some excitement of having an unopened one here. I'm like, I
Yeah,
could open it
exactly.
right now. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I too have an empty Switch 2 box because mine's currently on the dock.
yeah, there you go.
So you drove 5 hours out to see me, but at the rate you drive, that was probably what, 2.5?
Well, funny for you, your mom drives.
Here we are bringing up the your mom your mom jokes again, but lo and behold, it actually was my mother.
Well, guess what? Guess who else drove? Your sister. Oh, but for real though.
You didn't have to
Uh,
stand in her room because it was a
yeah,
car.
how does that make me look? Like your mom and sister drove, and I was in the back seat, like getting motions.
Actually,
I I did
that's
offer.
Prince energy right there.
I know. I
No,
did
I love it.
offer.
You're the passenger prince.
I honestly would have preferred to drive, like, because your mom wasn't feeling well, so that's when Rachel drove for the first half or chunk or whatever, and
Yeah.
then, your mom jumped back in, but, like, I offered, but Rachel was randomly not stressed out at all, and she's just, like she was almost too happy about it. She like, "I'm gonna drive, I did it before." I'm like, "Yeah, and you cried when you had to do it last time," but she was a champ, and she did a good job.
That's good. Last time was a different occasion though. That was that was probably creme de la creme, the worst case scenario.
Should we
Near
should we
worse.
should we talk about that?
Nah, that'd be for another time. You should check out our channel so the evidence is there.
Oh, yeah. Yes, yes, if you wanna see
Yeah,
it,
dig through the shorts.
yeah, it is in both of our I think both of our, shorts, or is it just on your TikTok shorts?
Uh, I think it's both. When was that? Was that
That,
last summer?
that was last summer, yeah. But
Ben died. That's
yes,
you'll know whenever he dies.
I fell and I had a little fall. But anyway, this trip, yes, I brought
no
Ryan's
falls.
Switch 2 for him, and yeah, he did a little. He didn't do an unboxing. He just opened it. He just opened it, threw it on the table.
I
He's pretty.
opened it at like 1:30 in the morning as Ben and I are downloading all the games I have on the first Switch over
Yeah,
at like
and
2 a.m. at that point.
you were like running out of space, and I'm like, yeah, you had a 200 and some gig SD card, and that's what is available on the Switch. So I knew it was gonna be
I just like downloading
close.
games, you know?
I know you're a digital boy.
I'm digital boy.
Yeah,
Physical man over there.
yeah, physical man.
Physical man.
Okay, but yeah, we
Way to make it awkward.
saw each other we saw each other in real life,
We did.
and
It happens.
one of the first things we did was played Brotato together.
I thought you were gonna say eat a lemon pastry, but
That
Brotato
was
works.
well, that was that was like the first thing we did, but
After the hug was the lemon pastry, and then then it was Brotato.
you're not supposed to tell them about the
Oh damn! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah.
but
But
yes,
Brotato, we'll talk about
Brotato,
that later.
yes, yes,
That's happening in the recent
man-tato
plays.
over. Okay, yeah, yeah.
Mantato. Surprisingly, we didn't play Baldur's Gate, which I was honestly expecting, but with the Switch,
I did bring my laptop, but I never pulled it out. Like,
yeah, I was kind of wondering if you did. I assumed you did because that's always an option to play Baldur's Gate, but you had to like open the room
Yawn.
by yawning, so I thought you were going to speak. Yeah, or
Yeah,
like what 3 times a year that we play Baldur's Gate.
yeah. You
Me,
know
you,
what?
and
I think it
Rachel.
just come. I just think it comes with being older. Because for me, because not that I would have played if the consensus between you and Rachel was to play Baldur's Gate, but I don't know. It gets to that by the time we're about to play Baldur's Gate, it's like 10 o'clock at night, and I'm like,
You can't even say that. You talked to me until like 2:30 in the morning both nights. I was half falling asleep, and you just kept going.
I started talking to
You
you
kept
about
going.
like crypto randomly, and you're just like,
I'm like
boy,
dying on the
where
couch.
is this coming? You did look like you were dying.
Boy, is Bitcoin. I'm just like dying on the couch. Like, man, please, I'm
Uh,
tired.
and I'm like, hold on, I'm gonna go brush my teeth. I'll be right back. Hold that thought.
Don't fall asleep on me.
But
Nearly falls asleep.
you literally were looking like that. You're.
I did actually fall asleep and I woke up at like 4 a.m. and then just went back to bed. Didn't brush my teeth, nothing. Just crawled back in bed.
Ew. But
Ew. Boy talks to me half the night and I'm icky for dying.
oh my gosh. But yeah, a good point. Pretty that just circles back to good point. Yeah,
Boy fumbling over there. Yeah. you
yeah,
know
just
you know
good
you have
point.
fault.
Yeah, yeah, I don't have much to say about that. You're right. I end up talking to you, and all of a sudden I get a second wind. But then you want to play Baldur's Gate. I'm like,
That is how it goes.
I keep like fitting in me actually yawning to haha joking. I see I was yawning when I was at his house, but I just have to yawn.
Actually legit tired.
Yeah,
I'm sad we didn't get to do volleyball or like disc golf. It was just so hot outside. Like
yeah.
we even like almost had plans to try to record the podcast together by the stream, but like too hot, didn't happen. We didn't wake up in time. Yeah, you're right. You're allowed to yawn. I'm the one
Well,
talking right now.
I kind of knew that wasn't gonna happen. I
I
wanted it
wanted it
to,
to.
but
Yeah.
it was nice to talk about. But especially, even just getting there, I'm like, this ain't happening. Like, we
You
don't even have
spent you
time for.
talking to me till 3 a.m. It wasn't gonna happen. We're not gonna wake up at 7 to go talk by a creek.
Why you keep making this a me problem? Why are you trying to make this my fault?
Talking to me about Bitcoin at 4 a.m.
Hey, Bitcoin never sleeps. Okay, but yeah, back to the important thing. We played Rotate. We played
we
Brotato
did play Brotato.
together, and we beat level 5. We beat level 5. So
A couple or a few times?
a couple of the first times we did it, and then we couldn't beat it after
Yeah,
we
you
went
didn't
back
want to
to
be
it.
the cryptid. Rachel and I had to fight you to become the cryptid, and we ended up like crushing it.
Yeah.
It
Why you
wasn't
acting
even
like
fair for the enemies.
why do you think why you acting like I was like kicking and screaming to become the cryptid? Here you go gaslighting me again. I
You
swear.
know, you know what? I'm not even gonna bring up the cow in Mario Kart. You got creamed, boy.
every
Not in the
ti-
weird way.
every
Don't twist this.
it's full. It's no 2% here. It's full.
It's
It's the whole milk.
that
But
whole milk.
yeah, but let's be real. Every time you beat me, we were bouncing off each other and going to the finish. Okay, that's not okay. We,
I
we were
told you not to twist it, talking about
we were
creamed and then now bouncing like what? This is this is a children's podcast.
like this is. Let's just say those udders were just like
Yeah,
everywhere.
no,
But
those others were definitely flapping.
yeah,
I couldn't keep them contained.
yeah, I almost went too far with it. But yeah, it was.
I'm getting
It was.
sweaty over here. It's
Yeah.
getting real hot in this basement.
But yeah, skipping to that, we played Mario Kart World, and yeah, Ryan, what do you think about it?
I actually enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. I know Rachel touched on it briefly in the one of the episode 4. It's like
Mhm.
8 was pretty decent, so I had that in mind. But Mario Kart World was, I felt so much more immersive than 8, where like how grand everything felt, and I didn't feel lost. Like there were some maps where I kind of was like, I'm not sure where to go, but it was like laid out well enough that I also wasn't confused, maybe
Yeah,
momentarily. But
yeah,
like all the stuff happening, everything in the background, like all the scenes, the like different like critters and whatnot, just kind of like meandering in the background. It it
would you
was
say it made it
well
feel like a
immersed.
world?
It definitely. Oh my god. Shut the hell up. It definitely felt like
Hey,
Mario Kart World.
eh,
Eh?
eh?
No, it felt a lot more immersive, and I enjoy it quite a lot. Actually, it might be one of my favorites at the moment. I mean, the N64 one's pretty legit because that's just straight up classic. But this one, what are you gonna say? You're trying to yawn again, aren't you? You're gonna
I'm
fucking
trying to hold it
yawn.
back, and I made it more distracting.
This is me
I'm like,
talking now that you're tired.
let me hold this yawn back, and I'm like,
You're making faces over here.
yeah, sorry.
No,
Anyway,
I greatly enjoy it though. It's really fun, and I also did try the free roam, and that's like it's like Mario Odyssey, but in Mario Kart essentially.
yeah.
That's also real fun. I just find myself driving. Can you stop for 5 goddamn minutes?
I'm sorry. I'm really tired after cleaning that moldy fridge.
Those mold spores are getting to you.
They are. They.
Like D&D sleep.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but free roam's great. Mario Kart World's pretty good. I know we'll probably touch upon that in our recent plays, but it was good. We'll talk about Rachel getting mad at both of us a little bit later
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
Did you end
But
up opening those cards I gave you?
no.
That's fine. I
Was
gave
that
Ben a couple Pokemon
was
card
that my
packs.
birthday present you were talking about? It was the cards?
I gave you your birthday gift. Yeah, that's right. We're gonna let the awkward Air, just feel the room here. That was my delivery for the
tell
Switch.
me why I completely forgot you got me those lights that like I really
Because you
like.
don't appreciate it. Go ahead, tell you. You're gonna start yawning again because you really don't care about this conversation.
For some reason, I thought I remember you saying you had something you wanted to give me.
Oh my! I put legit
But
thought into
now
that too. I'm like,
but
what
now
could
I
he
but now I
actually use?
realize that that was something else I was
Never give
thinking
this
of.
boy a pair of socks. He's not never gonna appreciate it.
I'm so sorry.
Are you using them now though? Is that what's lighting up the room a little bit? You know what? I'm then gonna make a comment because this whole episode's about me freaking calling you out for yawning.
I am not using them right now. But I do use them sometimes. Dude, my side hurts. It's probably the mold. So let's like try not to make me laugh here. Okay.
All right. Well, maybe by the next episode you could open them up. Maybe. I don't know.
mean,
I would like to do.
Do you want me to go get them?
Damn. I don't know. I think we're good.
Well, you're gonna have to talk. You're gonna have to talk to them while I'm gone, guys. You're in good hands. Just give me. I'll be back.
This turned into a legit unboxing as Ben's now creeping. He's probably gonna yawn back there too. He has his headphones off. Never gonna know what I'm talking about. Leaves me in a room to talk to everyone here. Little does he know that I could probably actually talk, as you know. If you watch my videos, you know what? You know what? I'm going to be as bold as to say to check out both of our channels, like and subscribe to both of them, and like and subscribe to No More Respawns. I can't forget that one. That's literally the platform that I'm talking on currently. I'm not even concerned about it. He's still gone, but it's quite all right. Ben and I had a pretty good weekend with everybody. Got to chat and get caught up. It's always fun to visit him in person. I would like to do another live stream event with him at some point. Not sure when, but that was pretty good. That was forever ago, actually, now that I think about it. With the hot salsa. Him and I on his couch together. It was a good time. Got a copyright for the Star Wars music because I wanted to play Star Wars Battlefront on the Xbox. Not going to do that again. But I do want to do another live with him again in person. It's just rough when he comes over to visit. My mother and sister are over too. Gotta play games and hang out with everybody. It was good. It was definitely a good weekend. I could have actually used a lot of this air to trash Ben, and I didn't. I didn't really. We are quite competitive in Mario Kart, which I guess we'll touch up on in another moment. What else do I have in these notes? Played some games, chilled, stayed inside because it was too hot. Oh yeah, no. By my house there is a river that flows through it, and I thought, like, what a great idea, but to record by the river. If you go on this walking trail, there's a little cutout that leads right on the riverbank. Ton of river rocks. It's actually really nice because it just kind of like extends a little bit further out. Very shallow water. No water where we would be recording. Get a couple of lawn chairs, and just record the podcast. Boy, keeping me up until, I'm not even lying, I exaggerated before, but legit 2 to 2:30 in the morning each night, which was great. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy hanging out and talking to him, but man, was I tired. The boy got a second wind. I don't know how he got a second wind. I wish I got a second wind, but I was exhausted. So that didn't happen. I would like to do that at some point. You know what? Let us know if you want us to do a podcast together in person. I think it'd be neat. I don't know where we'd do it, but I want to do it somewhere different, and that's okay. Because we would have good setup, decent setup. It'd be different, so it'd be unique. I like it. But anyway, as he was leaving, I bought like this big box of Pokemon TCG cards and gave them. He's laughing at me because he sees me talking. Um, he's back, by the way. So as he was leaving, gave him 2 packs of cards, and I wasn't sure if he's going to open them or not, but we both like collecting cards, and probably for this channel or our individual ones, I would like us to do, and Ben's back, so he could definitely attribute to
Yeah,
this.
I'm back. I was wondering if you were still going or not.
No, I ranted the whole entire time
Oh,
that
I'm
you were
glad.
gone. Yeah, that's good.
I really was jonesing for some Pedialyte, and you don't understand how the little like seal plastic over the lid is just so tight. I'm like, I know it's fresh because I had to break my fingers to get to get it off. No, I felt bad. I'm like, Ryan's down
Boys
there.
drinking children's milk.
Ryan's down there, like probably wondering where the heck Kitty, wondering what I'm doing.
No, it's all good. I figured you were trying to find them.
Oh
But
no,
I
I
would
found
like
him
us
right
to do
away.
like different not I guess they wouldn't be unboxing for cards, but it would be nice us grabbing or maybe even like documenting us going to the store, grabbing a couple cards and just seeing what we got. We both enjoy it. Both, I mean, I learned a lot from Ben from collecting because I was quite a casual collector. Now I learned how to
And I
actually
learned from
protect the cards.
Brandon.
Yeah, and you learned from Brandon. Episode 5.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that.
Yeah,
As
check
I
it out.
struggle to, I didn't learn how to open packs from Brandon because I was struggling. If you were watching the video, you would have seen.
But yeah,
You're
eventually
like,
unboxing video with that. Except you're so far away from the camera. Can we even see? If you're on YouTube, you actually be able to view this. Everywhere else, we'll have to like.
I'm gonna have to narrate a little bit here. So,
Yeah, gonna have to narrate. What's
did you say
happening.
which or what I was opening? It was Pokemon.
I didn't say which. I
That it
can't.
was
Can't even
Pokemon
think.
cards. I was
Yeah,
gonna
it was.
open.
Yeah, I guess I didn't say that actually. Pokemon cards, but which pack? It was like
It's a
Masquerade or
Twilight
Twilight
Masquerade.
Masquerade.
Yeah. So I
Yeah,
mean,
a little bit dated at this point, but
yeah, but we're still gonna see what I get here. First card, Basic Energy, and it is
basic
the
fighting
yeah,
energy.
yeah,
Nice.
yeah. So there we go.
Are
Good first card. Good first card.
you going backwards?
I don't know. It's a first. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Okay. Oh, Alakazam. Oh, that's a cool Alakazam card. Can you
That
see that?
is
Okay.
just like a classic hollow Alakazam. Not really, but I could imagine. It does look
It's
pretty
yeah.
nifty.
It's the focus isn't the greatest there, but I got a core fish. I think that's how you pronounce it.
I think so too.
Core fish.
Doesn't
And oh, Chansey.
love
Nice.
Chansey. I feel like Chansey's part of my like core team and Arceus.
Oh yeah.
Blissy's a freaking beast.
I got a Farigiraf.
You know what? I'll actually give you that because that one's hard to say.
What are the cats doing? Oh my gosh, I just hear things like falling. They're just like being menaces. Okay, I got a Tatsuguri.
That event's actually going on now in Pokemon Go.
I
It's the
love how you just
water
like
festival.
you just have something to say about all these Pokemon. Okay.
First the boy's yawning, now he comes out throwing shade. I don't even want to hear it.
Yeah,
Where were you the last 5 minutes?
I got a Cramorant.
Another good one. One of the first ones to actually spew another object at somebody, who loves
Yeah.
being spit at
Jeez,
by a fish.
how many cards are in a pack? Dang. I got an Applin.
11. I actually love Applin. Yeah.
And
Hydrapple.
I got a Skarmory. I don't think this is ever going into focus.
Skymory.
You're just gonna have to like edit in good quality photos of these Pokemon that since I'm
Or
saying
not.
it.
I might actually just zoom in on
I'm
your
like,
camera's ability
you're like,
to
stop
focus.
making me do more work, Ben. Okay, I got Abra. I got
Oh,
Abra.
and you got Alakazam.
Making you do a little work when you like edit here. Like,
You know what? I'm gonna freaking follow that hand. Editor, make sure you follow his hand.
yeah, I got a Sunkern.
Sunkern. Yeah.
Yeah, oh, you have to correct me. Great.
I
Awesome.
do, yeah.
Thanks.
It's gonna be that.
It's a real
It's
subtle
gonna be the
correction.
whole thing.
You're like, "Sunk Curran." Yeah,
Sky
yeah,
Murray, yeah, okay.
yeah, okay, actually, it's this, okay, just, now
I
s
hope this one you get a good like illustrator or
yeah,
EX card.
I know. Maybe
Some
you might wanna talk for another 5 minutes while I try to get this open.
editor, zoom in on him trying to open this pack.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Actually, editor, can you like play intense music while he's opening this pack?
Joke's on you, I got it open quicker than the last one.
Joke's on you, I can make it slow mo.
Yeah, you could, yeah, joke's on you, you're gonna forget to do any of these edits.
Joke's on me, you'll probably have it edited tomorrow morning.
I know, okay. First one, Chansey, huh?
Another Chansey.
Another Chansey?
The same one too.
Okay, Drakloak, Drakeloak?
Fair. I don't really know how to say that one either,
Was waiting
but
for you. I was waiting for the correction. Didn't
yeah,
come.
the
Okay.
Dreepy
Poliwhirl,
line. I love Dreepy. Poliwhirl, a
Poliwhirl,
classic Gen 1.
and Tangela.
Yeah, yeah. I love my little Tangrowth there.
Yeah,
Took him
yeah,
forever to come
yeah.
out with an evolution.
Revaroom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Car engine. Nice,
Uh,
nice.
oh, it looks like I got something decent. Okay. Conkeldurr, Conkeldurr.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna correct that. Nice. I love
All
it.
right, I love it. All right, so I might as well be talking
Part of
about
the
like freaking
Timberline.
Italian brain rock, like,
Oh yeah, it does kind of
yeah,
sound like it, doesn't it?
yeah, yeah. Okay.
Kong 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 Kador.
Tung tung sir. Okay. What the hell was this? Ogre's Mask. Okay.
Oh, nice.
And then here we go. These ones are decent, I guess. The red trainer card, Scoop Up Cyclone, the Red
Oh,
Star. Sometimes those are worth a little bit, or they're like semi rare, like the Red Star one. So I don't have that one, so I will have to.
that's pretty good.
You know what? Let me put that in a separate
Yeah,
pile.
that's definitely a separate.
Okay, and then I got a what is it? The Chi U.
Oh, the
Oh
fish,
yeah,
firefish. Yeah,
Firefish, and
normal
then
card
the
though.
Sincha,
Oh yeah.
like that grass one, and then a basic Steel Energy.
Okay. Well, out of 2 packs, you got a good item card, I suppose.
Yeah, so
You
you know what? I'll take that.
you know what's funny? We have this whole outline, and this was not a part of any of it. So I'm glad that we got to open those cards that I gave.
Yeah, yeah.
That was good.
I
That was good.
I got some Pedialyte out of it. So
I mean, I summed up a good bit, you know, about the stay. I don't know. I'm not sure if there's anything else you want to add, but
you
a lot of it,
you talked about it when I was gone.
yeah. I talked about it when you were gone.
What did I
It's
miss?
a decent amount. The whole time you're gone, I just nonstop talked. I'm not even joking about it either. It's
Well, I
just
love it.
nonstop
I love it.
talk.
That makes my job easier.
Counting, I have to edit it, but you know, it's just gonna be me chatting.
Yeah, you know what? That's pretty good. I'm trying to think of anything you may have not have mentioned.
A
You
lot of it's
mentioned
gonna be in like our recent plays.
we couldn't find peanut butter.
We could not find Skippy Honey.
You had a checkout guy who
Oh yeah, I forgot about the
was
checkout
really
guy.
friendly to you.
Yeah, I was wearing a Van Gogh, the sunflower shirt, and he stopped both of us, and was like, "I like your shirt."
Come on, he stopped you. I was just
He
there.
stopped. No, you both. Yeah, you were just existing
I don't even
at the
think he made
moment.
eye contact with me.
Which was fine. You know you're allowed to compliment somebody's shirt. You know that's not a big deal. But the conversation got extended for a little while, and then we're just like, okay, we should probably go shopping, like
And
we're
then
at the grocery store to do.
yeah, and he's like, "Make sure you come to checkout 7 when you're done."
I
And it
know.
was his checkout, and it was like That's very nice of you. We can chat some more, and
Yeah,
then we start
it's like,
walking
thank you.
away.
We'll be right there. We
Yeah,
never did go back there.
yeah. Well, I think a little bit after we walked away, it's like, "Are we going to go back there?" And I'm like, "No."
No, we're not. We're doing self checkout and getting
And
out.
and a little bit later, we were trying to get this different stuff, and we were trying to divide and conquer, and
Water.
my job was to get the peanut butter. Sure enough, the peanut butter was not with all the food. It was you went to the cosmetic section, and then it was past that near the refrigerator. So I don't understand. So
Is
I'm
with the
looking at
bread.
every wrong aisle, and it was where Ryan was ended up looking. But as I was
Yeah.
looking, that guy we talked to earlier stops me. He's like, "Need any?" He pops out of nowhere. He's like, "You need any help finding anything?" And I'm like, "The peanut butter," and he told me where to go, so props on that guy. I mean, I may have been a little bit, maybe I'm just not, super trusting, but, he at the end of the day, he was a hero, so
Next time we'll have to go visit him.
we'll go to check out 7 next time,
Yeah,
yeah.
check out Seven if he's still there.
And then, we got McDonald's,
We did. We
got some Mickey D's,
got a lot of McDonald's.
messed up the order.
They messed up the order, which
Do you
I
believe
was.
they messed up your mom's order? I'm about to go in there and, complain.
Well, they messed up your order too. They didn't give you your McChicken.
Yeah, they didn't give me a McChicken. I did the order for half of us, and it's like I specifically asked for your mom a ranch snack wrap.
Here we go with my mom again.
Hey, I take care of your mom, okay? I got her a ranch snack wrap, and they
I'm the
gave
one that
her.
paid for it, buddy.
I make sure she gets the food she wants.
Yeah, I make sure she gets the food she wants that you pay for, bud.
But they gave her a spicy one.
They did, yeah.
It's
They
like
did.
I don't have Ryan buy us food for nothing. So I'm just sick over
He
it. I
did
didn't get.
absolutely nothing about it. He was so furious he did nothing about
You
it.
know what I did? I gave your mom my quarter pounder.
We
All
definitely
right.
had tradesies because we had that like just floating aisle of chicken nuggets that anyone could have had, and then we all offered
The
kind of
communal
like
chicken
the
nuggets.
communal chicken nugget. Yeah, then we all just kind of offered the food around if she wanted like another option, but it worked out.
I wanted that quarter pounder, but I sacrificed it
You,
for your mom.
you did. That was very very brave and noble of you.
You're welcome.
You had that spicy wrap
Yeah.
and some
It,
chicken nuggets and a chicken strip of mine.
yeah.
You definitely went around after that.
You're like you had a few of my fries. I did kind of go back for a couple, so
You did.
thank
That
you.
was good. That was good. No problem.
Yeah, but yeah, that McChicken, that snack wrap was a little spicy. It was like misleading. At first, it didn't feel like it was gonna be that spicy, but then it settled and
Yeah,
it was spicy, spicy.
I may have to try it because I like spicy food. It
Yeah,
may not
yeah.
like me, but I definitely love it.
You made us pancakes.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, breakfast both days.
I know what
Yeah,
service we had. It was ridiculous,
I
donkulous.
my griddle broke, so I couldn't even like I can't even say broke. It literally caught on fire. But so I couldn't make as many or the quality of pancakes that I did before. So they all came out pan sized,
Well, like
one by
I
one.
had one pancake, and I was like wanting another one, and it didn't look like I was.
It took
And then I
like
was
10 minutes per cake to make, and I was like, I hate this.
Meanwhile,
I'm in the kitchen for
you're
an
just like
hour.
hoping everyone's okay with one pancake, and then you just see like I was like looking with our plates empty with the syrup like on it still. I don't want to put it in the sink yet because I'm not done.
Did you get another one? I think I split like
Yeah,
either Rachel's in half or like
I did get another one. I waited patiently.
that was good. I think it legit took me like an hour and a half to make all the pancakes because I had to make them one by one in one skillet.
Oh, I feel bad. That I didn't realize your griddle broke. I was wondering why it took so long.
Caught on fire.
Uh, well, that will do it. That'll do it. That'll do it. You made some hash browns and eggs. I
What
had to
is this
get my own
podcast turning into?
I had to get my own toast, but,
You did. Part of it was self-serve, you missed
yeah.
that little asterisk at the bottom there.
What kind of bed and breakfast is this?
Kinda keep Ryan up till 3 a.m.
Well, I have to
breakfast is
think of
this.
things that I don't think you mentioned when you were talking by yourself,
I did
so
not I did not mention rehydrating potatoes to make hash browns. That was not on my agenda when I was, talking
you
alone.
gave me one of your Celsiuses, so that
I
was
did.
nice.
That's one of the other things that we got at the store.
Yeah, we got those and, they were pretty good. They were pretty good.
They were good. Yeah.
Um,
We're not sponsored by Celsius, but I'm not gonna be
or
opposed
or
to being
McDonald's.
or McDonald's. Yeah. I mean,
Hopefully Taco Bell someday, but not
yeah,
Taco.
hopefully Taco Bell. Maybe Celsius because it's been a little. It's unfortunately I've been drinking them, but
Yeah. Yeah, same. That's probably why my side hurts. But, little tangent
in
here.
combo with spores.
Y bro, I need to start bringing my Tempur-Pedic, like, little mat that goes on top of a mattress because your couch mattress, god, dude, I feel like I had a freaking someone punched my spine all night.
Wow, how ungrateful. First, we're yawning while I'm talking the whole entire time. Give the dude a bed. And you can't even be grateful for a place to sleep.
Oh, dude, I, like, literally, like, have to go to the
I gave you my
chiropractor.
blankets.
I'm, like, holding my back. I probably got, like no wonder I'm yawning. I'm still recovering from the weekend here, like, getting no sleep, waking
It,
up.
it is. It's a pull out bed and mattress thing from a couch. It's definitely springy, so I'll give you that.
I think my
But
side of the bed has, like, the spring right up my spine because
it is.
when
It is.
Rachel got up, like, I was, like, half on because there's a couch on both ends, so there's a couch that doesn't have a mattress coming out of it, so I was, like, on that with my legs on the bed
That
part.
couch is comfortable. I've fallen asleep on that.
Yeah, so I had to kinda migrate, but I survived. I know, I know. I made it. I made it to episode 7.
What a rough weekend. Got McDonald's paid for, got a Celsius breakfast made. Dinner
You
paid
you
for, and
kinda
you
you
and
kinda
the
are
worst part was the night's sleep.
you kinda are making me feel bad. I do appreciate all that. I do appreciate it. I'm fully capable of bringing a mat for the bed, so it's on me. You're right. You're right.
You're not gonna bring a mat.
I probably will next time, to be honest.
I kind of don't. Yeah, you know what? I kind of don't blame you, but
You're gonna like see me coming in, and I'm just like holding this like burrito, this big burrito of a like a.
I
It's not a full mattress. It's like a little pad that rests on top of it, and it's Tempur-Pedic, so like it's still gonna be thick AF. Like it's gonna be like a
I
big.
mean, you already come walking in like a camel because you already have like Rachel stuff, your stuff, my mom's stuff, and random various like
Everyone's taking their
pastries.
dang time. Meanwhile, like I'm bouncing off the door and the wall in the hallway, like knocking stuff over, trying to just get this stuff put down. But
I know.
but yeah, that was
Th- what a great transition to recent plays.
oh
I
yeah.
mean, we already spoke about it a little bit, but I mean, I guess we could both Brotato and Mario Kart are on the list. So we might as well start with Brotato.
Yeah. Brotato.
I mean, we
Fun.
killed Rachel's enthusiasm with Brotato, which is very unfortunate, but
Yeah, when a game or anything dies for her, it's dead. And we kind of killed Brotato for her because it was a rough go after that good start. Um, every time I got a good build, Ryan was holding us back. Every time Ryan got a good build, I was doing great still, and I don't know what happened, but
It must have been Rachel at that point because, like, I don't know why we restarted.
well, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that.
You can though.
No, because Rachel objectively is, I'd say, better at Brotato than I am. So I'm not gonna get that backlash when she hears that part of the podcast.
That's really funny. It's definitely like, yeah, the times that somebody would be doing like good and have good. Oh, I can't even. I can't even. I gave you the option to not record tonight, and here, here you are yawning.
Why? Don't let it distract you. Like, I'm not
It's not
interrupting you.
distracting me. I'm just making a side tangent before wrapping back around the Brotato.
Okay. Yawn Tato.
One of us would have a good match, the other one would have unlock or no luck, and then it would just cycle between that. You have something to say?
No, I was holding back a yawn again.
I know you were.
But
We did
yeah,
have one run with the cryptid, which was like it relied on trees for the regeneration power and the attack speed, and we crushed it. All three of us were the cryptid. So
I
many
know.
trees,
I'm
they
glad
didn't stand a
I'm
chance.
glad they, after some convincing, they listened to me to try that combination.
If you wouldn't have guessed it, I was the host this weekend, so I was the one to suggest the the cryptid. Rachel and I had to
I
yell
knew
at
you were
Ben.
gonna have to clarify that. You're like, I'm letting them think it was that guy's idea.
That
That
guy over
guy
there. No, you're trying to
acted
be
like
something
he
else.
paid for McDonald's.
Yeah, that quarter pounder you're complaining about was mine. You never had it to begin with.
I put that food in your mouth. I'll take it out of your mouth.
That McStrip ain't nothing. Ain't nothing without my wallet.
I ate a lot of a lot of Stromboli chips too.
You did. Some reason I had those. Yeah. I don't know why. They sounded
Yeah,
half interesting. They were definitely just very
and
mid.
they were half good too. So
They were quite mid.
yeah, but Potato was a mixed bag of chips there, and
Yeah, I mean we could go back to World. I mean we didn't talk about why Rachel was mad at us, you know.
because she
Episode 7, Ben yawns for 35% of the video.
You can just edit that part out.
No. Editor. Enhance.
Zoom in, have like
Zoom in.
have the motion blur going on.
I'm gonna find like that music.
Oh my god.
Just like
Hey,
as you're yawning slow-mo.
a montage of all my yawns of this episode.
Like one there's like Gen Z edits of you
Yeah.
just yawning for like 38 minutes.
Yeah, you could do it. You definitely do a TikTok on that. But no, Rachel was mad at World because okay, two reasons.
She was jealous. Jealous of the bond that we had.
She was jealous because Ryan and I were getting very competitive with each other, and she was thinking that we didn't consider her a threat, even though in the action, I pointed her out like, "Oh, Rachel just passed me. Oh, this and that." But Ryan was right next to me, and Rachel was next to me too, but she was like further away.
Yeah,
And
you
Ryan
ain't a
was saying
threat in
next,
7th.
and Ryan kept picking stupid characters, so I almost had to be mad at him. Like he's picking the cow and the freaking penny purse. So like, yeah,
The bee.
the bee. Like he picked characters easier to hate on. He wasn't even trying to unlock character outfits because he kept picking the characters who don't get outfits. So
It wasn't about the play, it was about the message.
yeah,
When you get passed by a cow, it means something.
oh my gosh, his cow was just freaking. Oh.
I don't know what it was. With like the bee and the coin purse, I was
Why do you stop every time? You're making it so obvious. You're gonna have to like hide my head behind the switch box or something.
Yeah, there you go. Some reason the cow I really just pulled through. That was probably the best races I had was with that cow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
Rachel was
you're
clearly jealous.
you're definitely moving.
Definitely was moving. No, Rachel definitely was jealous. Ben and I had a very competitive spirit going on. It was very neck and neck for most of it. Him and I were competing between first and fourth place the whole entire time. Rachel would catch up a little bit, you know.
To be
She was
fair,
there
when
for a
we
bit.
did the session after or whatever, she did a lot better. But
She did, yeah,
she had
she
a
did.
mission. She had a mission. She had to prove her
That's what she was
relevance
hating
there.
on us. That she
Mhm. Then we were just afraid to do good, so we're like, "Oh no, you're passing us." No, I'm not gonna take the credit away from her. She did good that second time.
hmm Yeah, I'll definitely try that. It's wild. I'll go from first place and then all the way to 23rd, and it's like, and then somehow finish at fourth. You know,
Yeah.
it's wild.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's what I like about the game though. I know there's some complaints online about some of the intermission tracks because you can basically do that in those tracks all the time is be last and all of a sudden be first with a golden mushroom. But I feel like if you're playing in like a party like couch multiplayer setting, it that makes it fun. So I feel like
It
I like
does.
how there's tracks that are like that, or I guess like the intermission tracks, and then you have your traditional tracks, which you can just become a sweat on uh, for those ones. So I like how they have something for everybody.
Yeah, I feel like you crushed me at 8. I
Yeah, I feel like
I,
that too.
I
You're
hope
killing me stopping
join the
every
YouTube
time.
and you just watch Ben yawn. I'm not editing them out. I'm
I
sorry.
wait to yawn until
You
you're
do.
talking.
I have to. I don't know why. Today's not today's not the day. I'm
I feel
not
like
giving.
I yawned a lot in the episode with Brandon because I was really tired for that one too. But we didn't stop then, and now all of a sudden you're stopping every time I'm pulling out these yawns. And
I was tired with the release for the one with Rachel in episode 4.
yeah, but so let's.
Check out the channel for the shorts of Ben yawning for
I s-
probably 3
well,
minutes.
shut up. Uh, y-
Anyway, you beat me all the time at 8. I don't stand a chance, but I feel like I stood more of a chance at World.
this is true. I feel like World, you can get really good with the shortcuts and the wall riding and like all the little like nitty gritty stuff, but there's at the same time there's like fewer chances to like utilize that, and you have to utilize it in the moment and not mess up.
Yeah,
And I feel like the core mechanics are more like universally I think approachable for people because it is a different type of racing compared to eight is like there I feel like there's a bigger focus on knowing the track uh
oh yeah.
with the mechanics to like equate to skill. um and then in world, like you can know the track, but like you were saying earlier, it's like, oh, sometimes I didn't know exactly where to go, but because it's I think more open, you have that extra chance to process it and to make the adjustment compared to eight, where it's like you're halfway done processing it and you're just off the edge.
I
Like,
feel like
well,
you fall a lot more in 8 than I did in this.
yeah. My nose is like running. I feel like that mold is really getting to me. I'm yawning like crazy. Symptom for sure.
Well, yeah, I mean that was Mario Kart World. It was fun. I greatly enjoyed it. We all had fun. But
I want to get to these gripes of yours. I'm curious because you like
these
never mentioned them to
these
me
gripes.
of the Switch.
My mostly it's I feel like with half the online stuff. trading between the Switch 2 and Switch. I'm not even gonna comment on this one. On Switch 2 and Switch 1, like you literally own the game. So why is a digital card like a digital disc that I now have to transfer between two different devices? Because
Yeah,
I have the Switch like downstairs or whatever. If I'm downstairs and I want to play it, I just want to be able to like grab and play a game.
yeah,
But then it's like, oh, you have to load it, and then it's on the Switch One. Like I feel like with Steam Deck, I have stuff on my computer. I could just go upstairs and download it on my deck. It doesn't have to be locked. It's locked to your account
mm-hmm.
and the things local. Even us like trading. Like I get the loaning mechanic, which is nice, but it should be both of us could play it for 14 days. Sure, put a
Yeah,
time frame on it, but like they're very restrictive for no reason.
yeah,
Is my biggest gripe.
yeah. I agree. I mean, we haven't really tried out the game chat yet. We'll have to do that.
True. Yeah, we have not.
Um, I am actually really happy, and I think you're gonna like the game chat as well. Um, I think for it being Nintendo, it's like on the original Switch, you had to use the phone app and everything, and that seems like a very
The phone
Nintendo.
app was terrible.
I know it's very Nintendo for them to do.
Yeah.
Um, but game chat is just a legitimate good voice chat option. And yes, you have to be friends with the people, but I mean, on Xbox, you're pretty much friends with the people you get into party chats with anyway. So,
Do you have to be
uh,
friends with everybody? Like, let's say I don't. Let's use Brandon. Let's say I don't have Brandon. Would he be able to join us in like Mario Kart or like Dom even? 'Cause I don't think I have Dom.
so that's a good thing we could test. But the way it works is I open a room and I can select my friends who I want to be invited to the
Oh,
room.
okay.
So I'm pretty sure you could join my room even if you're not friends with Dom. But at the same time, I don't know if Nintendo is going to be like, these people might not know each other. I I want to say the way it looks like it's set up, that wouldn't be the case, but I mean, I definitely could be wrong. That's something we definitely need to test out
Yeah.
just to see.
Dom,
Um,
for the record, Ben said we weren't friends. He meant on Nintendo. We are definitely friends. Oh my god, here it is again. No, Dom, be mad at this guy for yawning during a conversation where I say that we're friends.
like only a small portion of people are actually watching, so they're just gonna. I'm actually I haven't been yawning this whole time. He's just
No,
one of the.
Arian Corey, like, can you? How many times did this guy yawn?
Okay, don't bring
That
Arian.
American kid, if you're watching too.
Don't bring Arian and Corey into this. Okay, or even Silver. Okay,
So, R.I.P. Silver,
Silver, where are you?
Yes,
But
real now.
yeah,
Silver's gonna surface 2026. I'm calling it.
yeah. Oh my gosh. But anyway, I agree with your gripes. I think it's more than Nintendo's done in the past, but at the same time, like the digital game card thing, it takes half a second to load it onto your system when you go and play it. But
Look, you
I
trying to
I get it.
coddle.
It's more the principle of it, and that half second where you're just like, dude, why are you loading it?
Yes, it's more than what they've done, but I feel like it is a crappy step forward because what's the point? Ben. no, but like you have the game and you're right. It takes a second just to click yes, okay, then you select another option, load it on the Switch, right? But what's the point of that? There is no point. The point is you get the game.
I feel like the point bothers you more than the actual time.
You
It
go
like
through two different like clicks just for it to do that little like, just in your
But that's
little
kind of satisfying, isn't it?
a little bit, but they could do that without all like the like you should just select the game and they should just do that like motion automatically. If they're going to allow it anyway, what's the point in blocking you from it? It's like having a locked door that you're invited in, like you're already allowed in there, so why am I locked out of it?
Yeah.
Well, that and
No,
occasionally, like, sometimes it would turn off. Not turn off, but, like, I'd get, like, a black screen, and then it would, like, pop back on. So that I am kind of very interested
what do you
in what that
mean?
is. Like, I'd just be playing, and then, like, the TV would go black for a second, like, as if it disconnected, and then it would, like, come back.
That's a good point. Um, do you have the Switch 2 plugged into like, the Arc?
I knew you were gonna say that as soon as you're like, "I'm gonna ask you something." I think I do, yeah. Because you're the one that
Okay.
looked at it.
Well, yeah, and I think I heard something about there being weird issues with there might be a setting you can, like, change to help with that, but I think with if specifically the arc thing, which is weird that
Yeah, like,
there's some
yeah.
connect because 'cause I've had the same issue where mine would go black a few times. And
Oh.
actually, I had a weird issue the other day when I was trying to play on my dock on the TV where it wasn't going on the TV, and I had to unplug the HDMI, plug it back in, try
Oh,
different
that's
thing.
weird.
Yeah, and I just played it the day before, so definitely some weird dock to TV connection things going on. And don't even I don't even think I was in the Arc one when this wasn't an issue where it was shutting off and coming back on. This just
Yeah.
wasn't showing up. Um, but I don't think when I wasn't using Arc, I've had the on and off thing.
I'll have to try switching it. But that's weird that's happening to you because that's like one of my like I can't remember what episode we mentioned it, but that was like one of my biggest pros of Nintendo is that it's very besides my gripe there, but like user friendly.
Yeah.
Like you just plug it in and you're essentially good to
And
go. But
and I don't know
sometimes
if
when
this
they're
could be
fighting my
something that
Steam
could
Deck for
be
like 10
help
minutes.
like because the dock, starting with the OLED and then the Switch 2, the dock actually can get firmware updates. So I'm wondering if an update to the dock can help it. Because I had another issue where if I'm playing and I switch off, uh, if I accidentally when I was playing with Dom one time, I switched the input and by accident, and I heard and went back. And when I went back, the audio for the Switch wasn't
It's
playing
weird.
through the TV, so I ended up having to switch the input again and go back for it to come back on. Yeah, so I've had a couple weird issues. So it's funny you mentioned that. I think the input leaving and coming back real quick is an arc thing. But the other issues I
That'd be
had,
good.
I don't know for sure.
I mean, hopefully with it being out and feedback, hopefully they'll actually like be receptive to it and either push updates or make it slightly more user friendly in the case that I brought up.
Yeah.
Other than that, what else have you been playing?
Um, I kind of just mentioned it a little bit. I've been playing not too many things. I did Strikers with Dom recently again. We've been going through the cups. I think I mentioned this before. We did more of that. Computers are still hard
Yeah.
as ever. They're ridiculous. So we've actually I'm a little ashamed of this, but we've been doing restore points because we're just trying to unlock we're just trying to
No, I get it. I
we're
get
trying
it.
to unlock the levels, and they made the computers so hard on the second difficulty. So
Before every kick the goal, you're like, all right, restart point.
honestly, it's just like insane. Like the AI is just doing something different. Like it's like the game's program. Like okay, they need to lose a game in this tournament to make it close. So then they just up the ante like crazy. Um, but yeah, I've been doing that. I played more Diablo. Oh my gosh, Diablo at Hades, and
Okay.
I actually made it to the final boss, which I think is
No
the final
way.
boss. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I died. Put up a decent fight, but I think like you're almost supposed to get that far, and it assumes you might die because after that happened, I like unlocked another tier of the weapon up, like ways to upgrade my weapon.
Yeah.
So I'm still getting these upgrades to get stronger. So a cool little thing in that game is I mentioned it before, where it's a roguelike and you if you die, you start at the Hades Palace again, and you come out of this pool of blood, and he's like, "Oh," like, everyone's like, "Oh, you died from this thing," and you have to, that's where you can upgrade again, then try another run. But
Yeah.
when you're in Hades Palace, you can go talk to your dad, like Hades, or there's also the three-headed dog. What is it, Cerberus?
Yeah.
And he's sitting there, and you can go up to him, and it actually gives you the choice to pet him and to talk to him. So Rachel's there, and I always go up to him. I'm like, "Oh, he's a good boy," and I always like would pet him. And I do that almost every chance I had when I die. It's one of my coping things. I'm like, "I died. Let me go pet the dog." Um, but it's kind of cool because I feel like that was an advantage because whenever I got to the end, Cerberus is who get guards the gate of the underworld, so you see him, and it's like you could see he's hesitant about fighting you, and there's some dialogue where he's not the dog's not talking to you, but like you can just tell, and you can be like,
Yeah.
"Well, how about you go find look the other way, go and you like get him like a snack or something." And I think like I may have had the I don't know this for sure, but I think I may have had to fight him if I didn't give him attention when I was in the palace as much as I
Dang.
did. I don't know that for sure, but I am interested if that's the case because
I like
that would
that.
it was just pretty cool because if I would have to fight Cerberus and then the final boss, that would be even that'd be a lot to look
That'd be insane.
forward to. Yeah, but yeah, I haven't beat it yet, but got closer, and I'm still definitely enjoying that. And yeah, outside of that, I haven't played much else other than what we played at your house. Um,
Yeah.
DK Bonanza comes out for us tomorrow. I have it pre-ordered, so that should be coming. So I am going on vacation soon. I don't know if I'll have a. I'm gonna do a let's play series of that on my channel, and I don't know if I'll have episode 1 out by then or not, so it might be a little bit for that, but I am looking forward to playing it. I'm hearing good things. I think on Metacritic, it was sitting at a 90 or a 91.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's apparently being well received, and which I expected after I found out the Odyssey team is the one who made it. So,
Yeah.
yeah, looking forward to playing that for sure. It looks like the first like classic to drop on the system.
I'll
That's
be honest,
actually
I'm probably gonna watch you play
there you go.
it.
There you go. But, yeah, that's what I've played and what I will be playing.
Oh, looking at mine a little bit, we didn't talk about the game of life.
Yeah, we played Life, and, I kept getting low rolls.
You did. It was just funny. Like Rachel and I would get like 10 or 8s and just like pew, and
Yeah,
you'd be like one,
I like to
two,
enjoy
one.
my life, I
Yeah,
like to hang out in college for a while, go pay my taxes multiple times.
that was
Good
me.
stuff.
I got to
Uh,
pay them too
well, I think I did too.
once.
Well, I felt like 4.
That was a good game. I enjoyed it. It was I didn't know what to expect with it being on just a game, but it was definitely like quicker. The rules are already set, so it's
Yeah, I feel
very
like
fast pace. It was good. I
if
didn't
you
think it
wanna
was too
play
fast.
Life, it's a lot more likely to wanna just do it that way than to pull out the actual board game and
Yeah.
set it somewhere, having, like, cluttered table cleared off or whatever, so
Yeah, and this is definitely a lot quicker, but also like right to the point because you don't have to debate rules or anything. Not that
yeah,
there's many rules with the game of life, but
I know. There was a cool, like, little unique thing to that game where it, like, kept track of, like, the intelligence points and the family
oh
points,
yeah,
and it
yeah.
gave you bonuses with that too. But, you wanna move on to recent news and events?
Dang, gonna skip my other two games that I've been playing.
What do you mean? Oh, go ahead, sorry,
No, no,
I'm
no.
just
You're
yawning
you're
over
you're
here.
just yawning over there. Not
Yeah.
even reading.
How do you expect anything from me?
I got to play Deltarune Chapter 2. That started up. pretty good so far. I wasn't sure how they were gonna top the first chapter, but they definitely they brought it. You know, more of a computer themed, I would say, and like all new enemies, they have like the same humor. It's really fun. I actually quite enjoy it.
Oh,
And
that's good.
then I also got back into Pokemon Violet since I actually have the Switch 2 now. Pokemon Violet actually runs well. So, yeah, I'm still like on a mission to complete the decks. I haven't played in a while, so I still think I have to beat Blueberry Academy, but that'll be coming
Uh,
up.
I was completely lost when I jumped back into Scarlet. I was like, "Where am I?" I'm, like, fighting some club or something. I don't even know what's
Yeah.
going on, yeah.
That I enjoyed the DLC for those. They're pretty fun.
Good.
But yeah, I never completed the decks, so I'm kind of curious to complete it because I need them shiny. Need them shiny Pokemons.
Yeah.
All right, now we can move on to your recent news you have.
Alright, so I kinda already went over Bonanza coming out tomorrow.
Which by the time this airs, it'll be what, like 5 days ago.
Yeah, something like that. So let us know in the comments if you picked up Bonanza and if you're enjoying it, and I'll definitely
Definitely.
talk about my impressions of it for the next episode. But another thing I saw that I don't know if you guys have been following, the Analog 3D was supposed to start shipping this month. And the Analog 3D, if you know what that is, or Analog, the company, they do these retro systems and they modernize them where you can play them on your TV in HD. And this one, I think it even says 4K, but I don't know. But you can put N64 cartridges in them and it HDMI to the TV, and it comes with a wireless controller. And there's the
Huh.
slots for the actual N64 controllers you can use. So it's basically looks like a tricked out N64 and it looks super modern and it looks pretty slick. Supposed to start shipping this month, but nobody's heard anything about it. And finally, they did a little post where they said something about, I think it was with the tariffs, and they had to readjust stuff, that it's going to start shipping next month, which would be August, and that there's not going to be any price changes. They're going to eat the costs and whatever.
Mhm.
Um,
Okay. Yeah.
so their reasons was like tariffs, and which yeah, is legit, especially they're not gonna up if they had to readjust prices and everything. But I don't think there's any really even gameplay. I guess they have a good track history, so like people seem confident it's gonna be good. I'm excited to actually see it in action. So I
Do
know
you think you're
RG
gonna get one?
probably not, just because a lot of the 64 games that I will play are on the Switch, decently emulated. Not that this isn't emulated, this is just, like, playing off the cartridge and upscaled through the hardware.
Okay.
Um, but I have I already spent the money on the classic N64 controller for the Switch,
Oh
and
yeah.
most of the games I'd wanna play are already on the N64 online anyway, with, like, upscaled, graphics. So I know there's was problems with the emulation at first with it, but they've improved it a lot since then. But I am interested at least to see uh how well it, I guess, people like it or how well it does. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna keep an eye out on that. Um
I will too.
outs- Outside of that, um something else I saw recently was, I guess there was reports coming from employees who work for Microsoft, or maybe not Microsoft, but it's the, I guess, developer that Microsoft owns. I think it's called, did I say it was Kings? Or yeah, or King. I guess it's called King because Microsoft owns how many video game developers now. But
Yeah.
I guess ex-employees were coming out and talking about how they were laid off, and they were level designers, and they were helping make AI tools that to quicker level designing and everything like that. and then they got laid off, and they're basically replaced by the tools they helped make.
Mm,
So there's been a lot of uh, people coming out for that, and this kind of starts heading into our main topic with the AI and the different routes and the different, I guess, futures we can see with it. But this isn't one
yeah.
I really like. I'm not, I mean, I don't like that. That gives me that like corporate greedy kind of
It's very
feeling.
icky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
icky. Yeah, it gives me a little bit of the ick with that. I've liked Microsoft and Xbox, but this isn't like that type
It's
of stuff
definitely not a
isn't
good look.
it's not something I like to hear, especially moving I they keep buying these companies, and it's like, okay, looks like you're just making moves. And I know you're a company, you have to make moves, like be cost effective, all this stuff, but like there is a point where it's too much and it's not.
Like cornering the market sort of thing.
And then it's not consumer friendly, and it's that, and then once you get away from that, then it's not going to be good. So I
No.
guess it's just something to keep an eye out with Microsoft, and I'm interested to see if they have a statement on this, because I this was a pretty big news thing
Yeah,
recently.
dang.
But yeah, that's just my recent news. I mean, I won't go too much into that one just because that's going to be our main
Yeah,
topic.
definitely gonna bleed into that. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Okay. How about you?
Mine, mine. I know. Mine will be pretty quick. I've been keeping an eye out on Silent Hill F coming out in September, apparently, which will come up sooner than I expect. But it's completely new Silent Hill story set in like the 1960s Japan. It's one that I've been told I should play.
Okay.
I'm worried to play that. There are a few games that
You
are
scared?
just legit scary. Yeah, and I
I
feel
still
like
laugh
this
when
one
I think
might
of the
be.
Dead Space thing you talked about in the last one, where you're like, "There was banging on the wall. I had to put the game away for
Yeah, that
months."
was like back in the day. I know. I was like, nope, nope, just not
Yeah.
doing that. So
Oh
it
my gosh.
might be similar vibes with that one. That I'm gonna record it, so I'm gonna have to actually do something with it. Another game I'm keeping my eye out on, which I guess it's not really reaching recent news, but sort of. I don't know. Little Nightmares 3 is coming out in October.
Oh, I
The
like
Real
those
Round.
games.
Yeah, I've never played them before. I
Oh yeah.
saw Little Nightmares 2 on sale for the Steam Summer Sale, and I picked it up because it was like
Oh,
four
nice.
bucks. The
Oh,
first one was
perfect.
like 20 something, so I might wait for that one and see if it drops.
Yeah.
But I would like to play those before October because Round already reached out to me and wanted to play it because that's like a two player.
Oh, nice,
So,
nice.
I mean, I'm sure, I mean, I'm hoping I could play them, then I'll understand more of the storyline, but I've never played them or watched much about them. But I
Yeah,
am really interested in it, so I kind of can't wait to play that in October. So it's a great time to do it.
for
Another
sure.
one, another one that is legit scary that I have not touched with a 10-foot pole is Alien Isolation. And
Uh,
apparently it's to be determined because there's like a random surge of popularity for Alien Isolation,
I feel
but
like that like goes in and out for sure.
it does. But it was like enough of interest that another, I can't remember who picked it up, but another company picked it up, I'm pretty sure. And they're
Okay.
actually confirmed Alien Isolation 2.
Oh, nice,
So
nice.
the first game, it was another one where I played it for like 20 minutes, and I'm like, nope, not. I mean, I love like the Alien series. I great, but I need to play the first. I should definitely play the first before doing the second. It's just so creepy. That I mean, maybe we'll talk about that in one of the like future episodes. But that is another like core horror theme. Like
Yeah,
once you introduce guns and other things in a scary game, it doesn't really. I mean, Silent Hill might be a little bit different, but like it
it's a little
loses
too
the scare.
action
Yeah.
oriented, and yeah, like
Whereas
going from
Alien,
Resident Evil 4 to Resident Evil 5.
yeah, where Alien Isolation is just. I mean, Dead Space is also scary, but in this case, it's you have no defense. Your only defense is running away, and you're
Yeah.
running from the alien and synths. Um, Amnesia was another great case. I mean, that one did have guns, but I think they did that one quite well because you would shoot it and it would run away for a few minutes but then come back. But they did that horror concept quite well as well. Like your best defense was essentially running.
Yeah.
But now we could go into the main topic, which is the AI creating games and art in in terms of video game creation. Ben already touched up on it a little bit with the ex King employees, but we want to go a little bit more in depth with it here. And you're first on the chart, so I don't want to take it away from you, but I'm like currently the one
No,
speaking.
no, go ahead.
You know?
You can go ahead if you want. I was just about to say, like, okay, go ahead, get us started, Ryan. I thought you were like transitioning to me, and I was gonna corner you,
I
but
was I was going to because you're the first bullet, but yeah, I guess
you
yeah.
just start reading my bullet points.
So this is so multi-layered, it's a
Hey, that was for me, like
it
to
was.
like that was for me to say it in different words, but
No, I know. Yeah, I mean you can still say it. I'll go ahead first.
yeah, go ahead.
I it'll come as no shock. Ben and I, we use it to like talk every once in a while to it, get different ideas, brainstorm. And that's kind of where I think it should end. Like AI is a great tool, and I want to put an emphasis on tool that it can help you, but you're the main creator in it. And in terms of games, like I know you could create different game assets, like probably like even storylines, whatever, but being a game creator, you're the one in charge of the overall direction of the game and should cater it to not feel like choppy or AI is getting pretty good, but you know what I mean? You want that like human element to it where it
Yeah,
feels like a human made it. And especially like assets, like if sure, like, I'm a single person. I love all sorts of different ideas, doing things for yourself. So it's like I could see making an asset in AI, but overall, a human should have like control in how it overall looks and making it like because there's going to be some things that are weird or off with it that they should
yeah,
definitely fix and correct.
yeah,
Like again, it's a tool to help a creator or somebody else create their overall vision and not necessarily the one in charge essentially.
yeah, exactly. Not a replacement.
Yeah, like the AI is not making the game and publishing it, you are. And
Yeah.
if you want it to be, because I understand that it's your tool in order to do it, but not the overall vision.
I mean, AI is my favorite developer, so
All right, Ben, go ahead. What's your shtick?
no, I mean, honestly, it's so
Is-
No, honestly, a lot I mean, I agree with a lot of what you said, that for me, it's like it does depend on what it's being used for, and
yeah.
the whole, like, Microsoft thing where it's, like, just dead ass replacing people and replacing humans, like, to and I think King is known I think they did, Candy Crush or something. It's like, they also did, like, mobile
Oh,
games. So, to me, what I'm getting from that is, like, "Oh, you just getting AI to make new Candy Crush levels?" Or yeah, like
you
like,
have a good point. I was thinking
stuff
like indie developers, but yeah, you're talking like that's
I
corporate
I
creating
don't
stuff for
know
their
I don't
own
know if that's
end.
all they do, so I don't wanna say that definitively, but,
No, but
like,
that's
what
a good
goes to my
point.
head is that and in that case, it's like, people are still losing their job, um, but, me, maybe,
Over Grok making a Candy Crush level.
yeah, but that's the thing, and it's like, to me, it's like, at the same time, I'm a little ignorant to that, and I'm just thinking, like, I could see that on the business end if it's like a candy like, "Oh, make 50 Candy Crush levels based off these rules of how the game works." But I'm saying that, and then someone can't feed their family, and I'm like, "Sure, that makes sense, there you go." But, like, when it comes to other things like 3D, like you said, indie games or 3D games, I think or like more blockbuster games. I don't want to get to a world where it's mostly AI making stuff like this. And I just don't
Yeah.
see that, at least in the near future, taking off, because I do think us as consumers in the gaming sphere is like, we make our voices heard a lot louder than other mediums. So I
Yeah.
think there's just so many examples with that. One being, this isn't even games, but it's a movie based off a game, is the Sonic movie with the arts or the design for Sonic. Like, you can't tell me a gamer
You're right.
that looked like AI made that. Like, that's what AI will become. That's what
Make a
AI will
realistic Sonic.
that's what AI will do to the gaming industry if we let it. So, us as
Yeah.
a community need to make our voices heard, just like with the Sonic movie.
Need to have like soul to it.
Yeah, yeah, and things like even the I think we mentioned this before, the Cyberpunk, when that was just such a horrible launch, it's like people are paying how much money for 70, $60 for a video game. If you're getting crap, like, you're gonna hear that you're getting crap and you're gonna want your money back.
Yeah.
Um, so I think that's gonna be important moving forward, is if you see AI slop, like, in any capacity in, like, a, uh, high high budget game, like, don't buy it. Like, and I think we're even seeing that with some, this isn't with AI, but just kind of how us as consumers for gaming make a difference is with other decisions with companies, is like the game key cards with Nintendo. I was hearing Nintendo sending out surveys about the game key cards, and they're probably sending these surveys out because they're not selling well. Because I saw a popular YouTuber do a post. It was a survey where there was it was asking like, hey, if a big game, a big game was coming out that you're looking forward to, and it's a must buy, and it was a game key card, would you buy the game key card or would you get it
Damn, that's
digital?
really direct. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, it's a good question because I've already thought of that, and I'm like, if that was the case, I'd probably get it digital, because
Yeah.
I at that point, I wouldn't feel like it's an actual physical game, even though it does have a little resale value, because you could sell it to someone and they can put it in their and they can download it as long as it's in their system. So it has resale value, but it's like, as a collector, it doesn't feel like a collectible. Doesn't feel like
No.
that. So
You're buying a
at,
bit of plastic just to say you
mhm,
have a game.
it's better than just having a code in a box, but it's still not the same as having the
Yeah.
game on the card. And I'm not gonna. This isn't a tangent on game key cards. I was just making the point that it seems like, we don't like that. We're not buying it. So I think Nintendo is seeing that, and hopefully Microsoft sees that, or any company who is going to lean too much into AI. Now, when it comes to, I think the main takeaway is that if it comes to just making developers' jobs easier, I think I'm all for that if it speeds up development, but only in ways that don't like take away from the creativity
Yeah,
and
it
the
shouldn't
soul of the
replace them.
game. And I feel like that's a fine line, because you might be like, we'll do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And it starts becoming noticeable. All of a sudden, you're like walking in Breath of the Wild, and there's a tree with like a hand sticking out of it or something. So, like, you definitely have to be careful with how much is being used. With all that being said, it makes me worried, because AI is going to be more and more prevalent, and
Yeah.
you see all these games, like all this iPhone mobile game slop, like the rip-offs of GTA, and like
Oh
it's
yeah.
just like
No, you're right.
garbage games. And the thing is, kids who don't know any better play these games
They do. I was gonna say
with,
they definitely get the downloads.
yes, and to me, like, being very appreciative of my upbringing with, like, and being around games growing up and feeling like I played decent, high quality games, for the most part, or a lot of them at least. It makes me kind of mourn for the new generation of kids growing up who like, I feel like it becomes the difference of gaming being like art, like just like music or like movies or like yeah, cinema or anything like that, where people would call that art. Where I think that's the line of where it's like the stereotypical someone who doesn't know anything about gaming, uh, talking like that YouTuber I was in his video, um, George Camel. But I think it becomes a
Ramble.
difference of it, like it being that for these kids of gaming being this bad brain rotting thing, where if
Yeah,
that's the type of games they get into, I think with AI, that's there's going to be more and more and more of that. And
there
it makes
is.
me
You're
worried
right.
that these kids are going to get into that. And I'm not going to bash Fortnite, but like to me, Fortnite, like I feel like the gameplay looks like it's fun. I feel like I played it very, very, very little. Like if I ever, I can't even remember. I did the Lego stuff, which was fun, but it's just so focused on loot boxes and
No, you're
cosmetics
right. Yeah.
and everything like that. I was at work today and I heard this kid talking about Fortnite and with someone who was seeing them and he's talking about Fortnite and he's talking about having like $1,000 on his account based on like outfits
Oh
and stuff.
no.
And I'm just like, is that like really a thing to that point? And this kid wasn't
Flexing
that.
your V bucks.
Yeah, exactly. He was talking about his V-Bucks and to me, like that goes into the whole other thing with loot boxes and child gambling and everything. But as far as like the AI goes, it's just like how it kind of like in the last episode we talked about how like like the soul, like games not having as much soul anymore. And I feel
Yeah.
like if AI is abused, that's just gonna really exasperate like that whole thing. And I'm worried that, like I said, with the iPhone slop, that those kind of games are gonna be, because it's more, uh, there's more profit and, the bottom line, everything for people just use developers just use it. Hey, quick money. Hey, make a fun, addicting game with a monkey in the GTA type universe. Like that's
Yeah.
gonna happen. That's gonna happen. And these kids who first game they ever play, I was lucky enough. The first game I ever played was like freaking Mario 64, and
Yeah.
someone else's first game they ever played is Monkey and City Crime, Free for All or something.
Tung tung sahur.
Yeah, exactly.
No, you're right.
Skibbity toilet and everything. Like, it's you're like, hey, don't crap on Skibbity toilet.
No, I just sat up in my chair, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought you were about to start defending over there,
I do
but
have another point, but
wait your turn. Go ahead.
no, I mean you can go too. It's
No,
fine.
go ahead. I was joking.
No, with I know we mentioned the last one, but like the whole soul and all that stuff, I feel like that
Yeah.
was kind of this is a dig at corporate America, I know. But I think it was all lost when it came down to the company dollar, essentially. And I
Mhm.
think that's off tangent. That's why a lot of like indie games are coming up nowadays because it's like they do put the soul and their heart into these games and the time and effort.
Yeah, no,
Whereas
that's a
like
good point, yeah.
yeah, and like with what you said with Microsoft, they have the money and they could definitely hire developers, but they just want to penny pinch. So they have the developers create different AI tools that will then get rid of them. You know,
Mhm.
whereas like an
Yeah.
indie developer, it's like if it was me, I'm using that to create like a floor texture, something that's
Yeah.
going to save me a bit of time, so I could focus on the core of my game. Whereas
Mhm.
that's just for the bottom dollar. It's like it really does come down to the
Or if you used it
utility
to be
and
like, "Hey,
who's
this
using it.
NPC that I developed, make them go to the supermarket and into this at these times in the day." Basically using AI to help you code the behavior of the person,
Yeah.
but to your direction, to what makes sense to your story and your vision for the game.
Yeah,
So,
or if you run into an issue, be like, I can't figure this out. This is what I did. Can you help me?
yeah.
It's another tool to help you create your vision.
Yeah. And I think that's the the in a perfect world is what hopefully happens, but I think going back to our voices being heard as consumers kind of goes to your point with the indie games is that's a perfect point where indie games is like the perfect example of just that charm and that human element put into game where the personality of the developer shines through like freaking uh Stardew Valley
Oh
is just
yeah.
like made by one person and is extreme like everybody's played that. And
Yeah.
all these other indie games like Celeste was like what game of the year contender. I
I
love
mean,
that
even
game.
Minecraft before it got bought out, it
Y-
was yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, Mojang, he just
I- mm,
yeah, what was his name on there? I can't remember.
I think you're close. I can't remember.
Thought it started with like an N or something. But yeah,
Yeah.
no, he just created it himself, and then it just really took off.
Mhm.
And the game was different enough, and yeah, had
Well,
what
I
people wanted.
think people like just things that are like I think people appreciate when things there's like artistry to it and there's thought put into dialogue. There's things that make you think. I think that's overlooked of like people like to be challenged and people like to think and to like try to come up with solutions and not just be given it and I think I've even mentioned this with like the quick hit dopamine hits that some games give
Yeah,
compared to um, actually having to think and having almost like a puzzle to solve, like the 98XX stuff. Like that makes you that gives you a lot more credit than I deserve to like of solving these puzzles. But it was fun to look through the community and to do
oh
that.
yeah,
And
it
in a
was.
company like Microsoft wouldn't even think of that. Like they're not going to do that. It's like a lot of people did, and a lot of people like these indie games that have very unique dialogue that's basically 8-bit graphics and it's like it doesn't matter because it's fun and it's
Yeah,
charming and it it's just there's just it's just art and it doesn't need to be 4K hyper realistic to get that across to people.
I mean, Deltarune's very simplistic, like pixel graphics, and
Yeah.
it has a very good like niche community behind it.
Yeah.
It doesn't yeah, it doesn't have to be like Call of Duty and then be
Mhm.
locked behind different cosmetic boxes and all that stuff. But
Yeah, and it's different markets and I get that, but like I think it even goes to the point where I made I think in the last episode with why I liked a lot of the why I think there was a lot of character to the older games like on the N64
yeah,
and Super Nintendo. I think it's interesting that I look back and there's so many classics from those generations and I mentioned because, oh, they didn't have as much resources and they had to be very creative in what
they
they
did.
to work with what they had. Well, wouldn't you know it? Now we have all these indie games where it's basically back to those generations with like the Super Nintendo graphics and
Yeah,
the Skyworld 64 with
with
the one
Jackson.
yeah, with Jackson, it's like, okay, 64 like, you're in indie games back to those generations, and they're super popular, like, why do you think that is? Because they're making the most of what they're working with, and that's
Exactly.
not what's happening with a lot of, um, the bigger developers or bigger companies. Although I know I sound like a Nintendo fanboy here, I think for a lot of Nintendo's first party games, you get that high production value, and I do think you get that character and soul, and I think that's why so many of their games review, critically, and through, like, the, player reviews and everything so well.
Yeah.
I just wish that other companies would be as consistent with that. But
I agree. Who knows what's going to happen though? Because you're right, it is very very prevalent currently. So who knows what the future's going to hold?
Yeah. I feel like we hit everything. I just wanted to make one more point, and that is like, I was seeing stuff with the Grok AI for X.
Yeah,
It's nothing for that. Is just kind of specifically what I saw this for, and it was some one of its models, and it was basically the prompt of making a pretty simple like game or whatever, and
yeah,
it that like concept to me like it's scary because it goes to everything we just said with the AI slop and like the iPhone stuff and like what's going to be the the gaming uh community pretty much.
yeah.
But at the same time, I'm not gonna lie, I'd have fun just trying to make something like that's in my head, like make it like a semi reality and make it fun, like just a simple game or something. Be like, oh, I wonder, like I always like there's a game in my head that if I ever learned how to like make a game, like there is like one game concept I think would be pretty fun that um if there was like an opportunity to like try to make something similar with AI, I probably would do it.
No, see, and that's the difference between being small developer and like huge. Because I
Hmm.
too have the same thing. What I don't think I said it in the podcast where it's like my mind could create with these like I can't do it with these hands. I can't remember what
Yeah.
exactly I said.
The mind is willing, but the body is not.
Yeah, essentially, it's like
Yeah.
I have all these ideas, but it's like I physically can't do them, and it's like this like I can't afford to hire a developer on
It's like
Fiverr
you have a creative soul, but not a creative mind or
or
something.
creative hands or
A
something.
creative
Yeah,
hands. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
No, I
that sounds
feel
about
that.
right. Because I can't hire somebody on Fiverr to be the coder, someone to do like the UI, someone to do like marketing, someone to do like sound
Mhm.
assets and like all that other stuff. So it's like if I could do something with it, it would be again a great tool to maybe help guide me to create something that I would normally not have before.
Yeah, I agree, and I think that's the best use case with AI. I just hope that it goes that
It's
way,
not.
and you as a consumer, you as a gaming fan can help push everything in the right direction.
That's true.
You just gotta vote with your dollar and vote with, what you choose to play, so
That is true.
keep
Certainly
that in
true.
mind. Hey, if you want the AI slop, you wanna play, Gorilla Man in GTA City, be have fun with it.
No, they may have some interesting ones. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, definitely. If we don't like something, definitely let the community know, and others will also speak up.
Yeah, for sure. Now, speaking of AI in games, what AI, game did you generate for me for, this, game at the end here?
Yeah, this one's not. You may actually hate me, but we will see. So you have the tablet there, so you're probably going to be slightly hindered, which is more benefit to me.
Oh, crap.
We're going to do a Wikipedia race where I'm going to randomly generate a topic on Wikipedia, and you and I have to start from the homepage and migrate to said topic.
What do you mean?
So just go pull up Wikipedia,
I just
and
wanna
then
make
I'll
I
see
just
if
wanna
I
make a
can.
quick point. I noticed you didn't put the quiz music in the last episode, with Brandon with our quiz. What up?
I did actually think about that, and I'm not gonna lie.
That's too funny. Uh,
Yeah, but I was having issues with
well,
it.
you know why? Because in our last episode, I remember that, I did the little monologue, with the quiz where it was dead space, and then when you were trying to think of the answer, it's like, "Just think of the quiz music," and you're like, "I guarantee you it will be playing," and I'm like, "Don't give me too much credit," and I'm like, "Boys making guarantees over here," and then I went out, I didn't hear it on the Brandon one.
I had so many issues, and
I know about it. Okay, so what the
Alright.
heck am I doing on Wikipedia?
let me actually get the clock. I should have got that up a little bit sooner here. I'm gonna time us.
Oh,
But
God.
I'm also in it as well, so we're against each other. So
Okay.
our starting article is uh Delphine Wesper. Okay,
What?
I'm gonna DelphineWespiser.
Is that a lady?
I don't know. Probably.
Okay.
I think I have to maximize this to get to the search. Yeah. Who is this? Daughter of an architect, father, and laboratory technician. Okay. And the
Beauty
end.
pageant title holder.
Nice. Uh.
5'9". Why am I on this lady's Wikipedia?
Because we're gonna go from her page to, man, a lot of these are like half political. Let me find one that's like actually random. Jeez.
She was Miss France 2012.
All right, so from Delphine West Picer, we're gonna go from there to Naval Medical Center, San Diego.
Okay.
So just find the random links that are blue in the Wikipedia and somehow migrate yourself to the Naval Medical Center in San Diego.
What? Okay.
All right, on the count of go, then we'll both go. Naval Medical Center in San Diego.
So I just hit search, right?
Well, do you see the blue links?
Yeah. So
just
are you saying there should be a link in her thing for it?
No. So you're going to click random links that you think are going to eventually take you to the Naval Medical Center in San Diego.
Okay, let's do it.
All right. On the count of go. 3, 2, 1, go. I feel like I can't really tell you what I'm going to be clicking on because I don't want you to also
Crap,
click on
I ended
it.
up in the People's Republic of China.
You know what? I should have actually clicked laboratory and I clicked architect, which was probably a mistake. Now I feel like we could both talk about what we're doing since we...
You know, you're just...
Oh, no. Right, let's... okay, feasibility. Let's do environment.
Wait. What was the name again?
You're making me lose time. Naval Medical Center in San Diego. This is gonna just be like two stupid people for like an hour.
I know, I just got stuck in like freaking China over here.
I found my way to water, which I feel like is good. Technology, sanitation. There has to be something here. Talk me through what you're doing. Water distribution network.
Wait, what is it again?
Naval Medical Center, which I think I'm actually on the wrong path, which is actually really bad.
Yeah, well, I told you I ended up in the People's Republic of China.
You never know. You never know. It is medical center. I just chose naval and just went straight for water.
Naval Medical Center.
Naval Medical Center.
Medical Center.
Damn medical center. This is gonna be bad for me too because it's past midnight and my brain is just it's gone. At the
I
moment.
was hoping you just like read a quiz for me or something.
Ooh, British Standards Institution. So maybe this could be something, perhaps. This is gonna be bad. I'm not good at these at all. Why did I do this to me too? You just coughing over there?
No, wait. I found World War II.
Okay, you might actually be able to get to medical from there. I mean, I hope not, but I feel like you're closer than I am at this point. I am now on formal organization. What are you on?
I'm still on that same thing.
You know what? I'm on Germany. I'm hoping I could somehow make it to San Diego.
I'm trying to find naval.
Yeah, that's probably your best bet. I'm really hoping I can find something for me.
I'm about to like end both of our pain and just look it up and say I found it.
Not gonna lie, probably actually would help us. But we can't do that.
Dude, I'm in a freaking World War II thing and I can't find naval.
Alright,
Navy.
I'm in United States. I found San Diego.
Nope. You're gonna beat me. This World War II is like, this is literally like a 10-year like article. What the heck? I found United States and it's not even blue.
I found United States Navy. I'm afraid to click it, just in case it takes me somewhere that I don't actually want to go. So I'm in San Diego right now.
Oh no.
San Diego County. I feel like we're getting closer here. We have to be getting closer. Come on, anything medical. Anything medical.
I literally got so screwed. I like clicked something and I had to go back and I was like 30 pages down on the one thing and it just like put me back to the top.
I found it. Naval Medical Center, San Diego. 4 minutes and 37 seconds. Ben, you gotta keep going, man.
No, I'm not gonna keep going. Are you kidding me?
You're not gonna keep going? You don't want to see
No.
what time you got?
No, dude. Like I told you I had to go back and it was like, you see me yawn in this episode.
I did.
I got really screwed on the World War II thing because like it like is literally like the tiniest scroll bar, and so I kept going, and it was naming like every country in the world, and like then it said United States, and it wasn't even blue.
Oh no. That's what got me over there was like United States.
Well, that's what I was hoping for, and how the heck am I not finding it? Whatever.
Dang. I got there from San Diego County is how I did that.
Oh, nice. No, that's a fun game. I just
You hate it?
yeah, I just don't like it at all, and I hate it, and I never want to do it again. Just kidding.
All right, well, I am also the host and the host of the game, and I won the game. It was not a conspiracy. I had to click random to.
Well, were
find
you
these
recording
wiki
your
things.
screen to prove that you weren't cheating?
No. You have to take my word for it on this one. I saw the clock go, and you can still do it if you don't believe.
Oh, I found it.
Everyone on YouTube knows. Everyone on the podcast, he's
no, I
currently
found
on his
it.
homepage. What was the article again?
The Naval Medical Center of San Diego.
Damn, I was hoping you forgot.
I do 99% of times, but not when you call me out on it.
That's
I like legitimately ask you like 5 times, and then you ask, I'm like, actually.
I actually don't know.
Yeah.
But now you did actually this time.
Yeah, because I just found it on the page.
And after 6 minutes. All right. Well, Ben, I hope you enjoyed the game. Hope you didn't hate it too much. I couldn't find the one website. There's one where like both people could go on, and it kind of like tracks if you actually made it or not. And it actually
that would have been good because I don't believe you. But yeah,
you're gonna have to take my word for it. You lost. All right, but that was NMR episode 7. I hope everyone enjoyed it. If you like the video, please give us a like, subscribe if you haven't already. That helps us out greatly. And with the current number of subs, Ben and I are aware quite greatly, and we get excited whenever we have another friend join us.
Exactly. As long as you're not AI.
As long as long as you're not a robot clicking a sub, I guess. But yeah, it's late. We gotta get to bed.
Oh yeah.
Ben's yawning for the final time this episode.
Go fish on.
Yep,
But
that's
yeah,
right,
guys.
Ben. Yeah, that's right. Definitely subscribe. It would,
Anyway, guys, until next time. See ya.
Thank you guys again. See you later.